Lemurs Baseball is brought to you by Popeye's Chicken, Capital Care EMS, Chavarias Plumbing, Gold's Gym, Guerra Communications, College, Laredo Internet, Mike's Paint, Talk and Talk Wireless, TAMU Housing and Residence, Total Termite Pest and Control, Uni-Trade Lemurs Free-Game Show.
All right, Lemurs fans, welcome to the ballpark. Getting ready to play the second game in the ball game by a final score here tonight behind the pitching arm of Omar Bencuomo for the Laredo stand. We're having some on those fixed for you real quick. Just realized that was. There we go. All right. So, want to make if we have a moment here before first. In fact, they scored the top of the first, the bottom, and he would later be brought in by Luke Bailey, sac fly to left field. A 2-out triple by Logie, a 3-1 lead at the time, and Lemurs would score. All right, well.
Laredo Lemurs Baseball is on the air. Armadillo Homes, Plumbing, Core Business Solutions, Driscoll Health, H.E. International Airport, Pro Mega Signs, Southern Distributing, Southern Texas Inflatables, Texas Outlaw Grill, Alice. And now here's Bill Harrington with all
Amarillo, Texas, as we get ready for the second game of this 4-game sit between the Lemurs and the Amarillo Thunder. About those guys as we move throughout this one, but for the Lemurs, it's going to be Devontre Bet in the 3-hole. Dennis Phipps team tonight. He's a new Lemur playing shortstop. Juan Silverio played a Lemur. So we're just about ready, and we are underway here at 7:07 p.m. to center field around 14 here. Just a little bit over to our left for the beautiful day in Amarillo one more time. I told you yesterday, and the Amarillo Thunderheads. Here comes the 1-1 delivery from Larkins, and that'll be a base hit for Devontre. Going to be coming up to the plate into the stretch. So a good start here for the Lemurs tonight. Runner at first base. See how he does. And the pitch. So right-handed batter, Abel. And the pitch. That one misses low and outside. Picking up his 100th at bat right now. Another opportunity again. One ball. And Abel Nieves will be out. So Lemurs. 3:21 to start today. A year. In fact, the Lemurs tonight. That one his loss is a 1.81 ERA over 6 games. Has walked only 10. That's a breaking ball. Swung on, chopped up. A close play there. Valentine and Richardson just played. So Dennis Phipps going to look it on the board into the 5th. Delivery. That is a. Give Richardson an error, but they're up 1-0. And Dennis Phipps, Kevin Taylor will head up to 7 tonight. Pretty much right before all teams having team meetings in the dugout. I was a little bit fired up for the Lemurs with an early 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch. So Tony Delmonico into the batter's. And the pitch, a breaking, smothers it, but he's able to keep it in front of him. And he throws it. Bases loaded for Laredo. Recently. And he's here, so he was a longtime member of the Padres. A uniform, and right in the batter's box you go. Here's a pitch. He swings. Might have took a swinger. Lemurs up 1 yard, so if you're getting used to it, that is high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike in the Padres organization for one last year in 2014. Pitch that misses way outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The catcher. So the Lemurs have scored 1, and the bases are loaded. Taylor's at third, and the 2-1 pitch. The Thunderheads dugout. They're wearing their black tops with gold numbers and letters and white outline. Over there at first base, and Nate Ruff's point. Strike 3, so Valdez in the inning. And 1. So 2 with 2 down. Here and only 16 hits, so he's back. Matt Larkins hit over to the second baseman. Valentine's up 1 run on 2 hits.
Uni-Trade continues to provide this. Uni-Trade has quality distribution and
Laredo's largest water slide for all ages. Texas Inflatable rent tables, chairs, and bounce houses. Contact Texas Inflatable Rentals at 956.com and book with the Cube's largest water slide.
And they know what counts. Personal by faith, grounded by family, and committed to you.
Haley Cold Miller Lite Draft Beers for.com or by phone at 95.
As we go to the bottom of the first inning, Drew Hyde, he's in center field, batting third. Juan Martinez is at Stefan Gartrell will work as the D. He'll bat eighth, and Taylor Smart is Omar Bencuomo getting his warm. Bencuomo doing very here. He is 2-0 with a .56 ERA over his 2 starts. 1 run and his walk of the week. So he's up as they go on throughout this night. 1 ball and no strikes. Victimers, here's the 1-0. Swung on a line drive into left field. Taylor coming up to the plate. Valentine with a few words, exchange with Luke Bailey. By the way, the defense Valdez, the new shortstop for the Lemurs, at short. Nieves is at second. Moves in again. The strike, I believe, and the throw is into center field. An error on the catcher, stolen immediately with nobody out. There's a run. So Logan, 1-0 lead. Of course, with the infield, somebody you can definitely cut off a runner off the plate on that one. And the umpire says that steps into the batter's box tonight, right into the screen. Valentine played with Amarillo, picked up 50 hits for them and 100, primarily their second baseman. 1-0, but Amarillo threatening field. And that's going to be a base hit and gets themselves a single. Is Valentine. Now Omar Bencuomo's got a good move. Kind of surprised off on the very first pitch that he threw. So he didn't wait. A 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the first inning. In the first inning, they've each given up but in a mighty 389, doing very well for Amarillo. So Omar Bencuomo is not a threat to go. Bencuomo will definitely coming into the set. No balls and 2 strikes here. He's got 9 doubles and 429 feet to straightaway center, so a lot of room to roam out there. Valentine. Double in the 5th yesterday. Looks around and turns to the umpire. So a 1-2 count. So the right-handed pitcher Bencuomo going to work from the first. He'll deliver. That one's swung on, and that's fouled back up. Found a hole. Ends up ricocheting down into the on the left side of the 2 ball. Toss over to first, and Valentine, he'll take off from time to time. So banked up out of his crouch last season, and the pitch. Well, if Valentine's going to run, he'll probably be on this pitch, but Brown, the manager for Amarillo, and the 3-2. Richardson coming to the corners for Amarillo is coming up to the plate. Omar Bencuomo looking a little out of place right now. He just looks stellar, and so we can throw it out to the defense. So on Martinez dance. Here's the pitch. And that one is up and into Martinez. An RBI. He also walked right up at 1 apiece. Side corner right at the knees. It is Valentine. Around, and the first base umpire 1 ball and 2 strikes with nobody out. Oral Roberts University, 5'10", 195 pounds. So another fastball for anybody, but still up and in. And he gets in there. A late tag by Omar. Now in favor of Amarillo. Second base, nobody out. And that one is inside ball. Funes, and that's going to bring up the big down. Mike Myers out of the dugout for the Laredo Lemurs. He's going to go up there and goes out there and tries to get Omar Bencuomo back to where he belongs. Wichita is at Kansas City. Three Rivers is playing Grand is in Gary. We'll get you scores. So runners at first. Gartrell is on deck for the ThunderHeads. Here's the pitch. Tagging and going over to third base is Drew Hyde. Here comes the throw on one hop. And so taking second is out to shallow right field. A 2-1 lead for Amarillo, and they're looking to put some more runs up on the board tonight in the early game. So all the guys on the infield playing right behind. Look out. So over at third base is Drew Hyde. The set by Ben. Rough night last night in his first appearance for Amarillo. He went Oats. Ball away. I saw Gartrell before the. So he was trying to get that far. You know, it's only been one game. He runners at second and third and one down. And that's going to make the base. Omar Bencuomo is just all. Bencuomo over one time for Wichita again. So now the base. So 1 ball. This is definitely not the guy that the week. His delivery. That is low for a ball, 2 and there. So show some patience and see what you can do. Quickly. Words for Amarillo. He's batting .444. He's got 4 hits, making an account of 2. A little bit aggressive there. Now Amarillo up right on the outside corner, right slightly below the belt. So base. Bailey. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Now, if the Lemurs can get out of there, maybe that'll give a chance. Right now, Corey Bass for 4 against them. Just touches the inside corner with his bat in 14 games. And the 1-0 delivery goes over to the second baseman, Abelny. In Martinez by the Laredo Lemurs first baseman. Amarillo can be a little bit bumpy, but it looked like a kicked off of his heel and went off to a score. It's now 3-1 in the bottom of the first inning. And into the batter's box is the 9th batter of the inning, Taylor Smart. Taylor Smart batting 185 pounds. Of that strikeout right here. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Swan, right field line, but indeed out of no balls and chases are loaded for Amarillo. Ben Cuomo taking the pitch to Swan. That one is going to get batting around unless somebody gets picked. So Ben Cuomo ready to go. Inside, and Ben Cuomo was with Ben Cuomo, and the Lemurs did not. But the base is still loaded. Is high and tight. To Taylor Smart. And the 2-2 delivery, and that dirt into Luke Bailey's eye. Has to put the face mask back on and get back. Foul ball into the dirt. The long throw to first, and it is in time to get the out. Nice 3 runs on second inning, 3-1 Amarillo.
Northernmost counties of Texas, as well as areas of northern Mexico. They are business solutions, your
Fireworks. Tickets start as low as $5. Call 956-7 Lemurs.
Official team doctors of your Laredo Lemurs. Now with 2 convenient locations, Road, Suite 12. Our Laredo Sports Medicine offers and Sports Medicine Clinic is changing. Or for more information.
Place to turn. Mike's Painters. Stop by and see Mike's Paint Place today at 6410 Polo.
Flights to Las Vegas aren't fit for you. Low as $119 International Airport. Visit. Lemurs jump up to a 1-0 lead over the Laredo Lemurs. So Matt Larkin is a strike on the outside corner, a fastball right at the knees for Laredo. Plate. He takes a strike. When you're in a little bit of a funk, on and miss strike. Pete Incaviglia really likes Byron Wiley and wants to pick up a base hit since June. Went 2 for 4, but has not picked up early outside. Luke Bailey sitting with a 1 fire home from Matt Larkin. Bailey starting the day batting 180. Drafted in the 4th round back in 2009. It was a bad luck came a knocking as the surgery. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. So you don't hear. He played 5 seasons in the. He swings here, throwing into the ground. So Luke Bailey will. So he just threw it a little bit short over to first base. So 1 down. Richardson reached on a fastball, cuts the outside corner for a strike. Right at the knee. Now, Laredo down by. So evens up the count at 1-1. Very good athlete down there. Here's a pitch. Swung on, popped up, shallow right. And Abel Nieves coming up to the plate. Getting an opportunity to swing the bat here with the runner at first. Bases this year. Of course, he's the catcher. 2 down in the inning. Take a high hop, and Vic will corral it. He'll throw it back in, and Bailey's around. Nieves picks up his first hit of the ball game. Kevin Taylor coming up to the plate. The batter's box and see what he can do. So he's got. So at third base, he'll set at the belt and kick. Third base coach for the Lemurs. See if we can give you a little bit more third base. There we go. Balls and 2 strikes to Taylor. Swinging at anything close. A run's going to come into in safely. It had plenty of doors, and Kevin Taylor takes the opportunity to take second base on the Lemurs. Are down by 1. That's a big play there for the Lemurs. Fox and an open bag at first. We might see Phipps Watkins low and outside. Larkin's not heading game so far. Like I told you, it might be a 2-1 game. Here comes the 1-0 delivery, and that one's low and outside. Nope, so far there's been some Amarillo's up 3-2. in the same place, low and outside. All three pitches pretty much in the same spot. Dennis Phipps with runners at second and third. He'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch. Here with 6 home runs, one in the league. Quick meeting on the mound. They're probably going to talk things. Currently 4th in the league with 21 RBIs. In his 23 hits, he has 7 in runs. So over at third base for the Lemurs take the lead if Taylor Conskins throws home 4 straight balls to Dennis, or with no runner at first base, excuse me. So runners were at second and third. So Delmonico sitting on a 1-0 count. Dance around a little bit and catch it off to his left. And that's going to do it for the Lemurs. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. The Lemurs.
Mega Signs of Laredo is there for all of your printing and signage needs. Phone at 956-721-10.
In over 40 years, nobody's helped more families achieve more homes than all other builders. Responsibility. Investment in your life. Think of Armadillo Homes. Armadillo Homes.
Located at 2515, lunch or a fancy dinner. Either happy hour specials, Tokyo Garden.
Right now, when you sign up for Gold's, free. Compliments with extras. And you'll be stronger with Gold's Gym. No,
The original light Pilsner had more women attracted to those.
Is going to be coming up to the plate. So it'll be Logan Vick. And Logan Vick picked up a first. Way off to the left. Cleveland Indians. He was drafted in the 11th round. Ooh, sailed over stuff tonight. He's that one over the head of Logan Vick. Well, lucky for Logan Vick, he delivery. Be trying to get nudged by the ball. 2012, he played 3 seasons in the Indians organization. 2, bottom of 2 is a ball. The right side in foul territory. Monaco going into foul territory over by the first baseman's first base of the air and leaning back down. And Geraldo Valentin, his last at bat in the first inning, side corner of the plate. Geraldo Valentin returning teams in the Royals, Mariners, pretty much the same pitch, and he's now. So Ben Cuomo's pitched there, but not close enough for the Lemurs to get the punch out. Missed. Defensive swing there by Geraldo. Grounded into foul. Cuomo shaking off a couple of throws down the put by Bailey. See him in action for the first time. 3 put out, and there's 2 yellow Thunderheads. Uni Valdez out of the Dominican. He wasn't drafted by the Padres. That one is over the plate for a strike to Drew Hyde. Here's the kick in the saying, you know, what's going on? The Omar Ben Cuomo has been a little bit wild here. Strikes, well, it can't be easy to stand in. And the kick and the throw home, and that one swung on, and it's falling forward in short left field. Second inning. Law delicacies such as the Texas hamburger and cabrito hot dog. For all to-go orders, catering and 6771-9.
Todos sabemos que podemos lograr más cuando es National University. TAMIU me ha recibido a mí, enciende mi mente, impulsado por TAMIU.
Added services we bring to our Medicaid members. Driscoll trips to Boys and Girls Clubs, showers offered by Cadena Blankets and more. Time. Don't miss a play. Restrictions and limits may apply.
J.U.D. Valdez to the plate for defense. Here's the pitch from Larkins, and a curveball finds its way over the plate. Picked up by the Padres. He's 6 right now, still pretty young. No balls and 2 strikes. Valdez struck out for the Eugene Emeralds. On Lake Elsinore, a longtime going to step out of the batter's box. The 0-2 delivery, swung on and a Valdez out. So he grounds out, and here comes Juan Silverio. Level he's made it up to is double-A ball. He played 311. The Tennessee Smoke Tracks, 1 out. Lemurs down, fires home, and that one is on the corner. And swung on and a fly ball into left. Bunting moving over slightly toward, and Byron Wiley, the next batter. Earlier this year was just playing for the Wild Things, or in the Frontier. So here's Byron Wiley. And the pitch. Ball, so he'd start off with both of his feet behind the batter's box, straight into a step, take the ball, and into work on guys getting to the inside pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and that one is 2 strikes. Manager Pete get to that baseball and spin real quick, and not only does it 1-2 delivery way outside. So Wiley will see it. And the catcher's mask just falls to the ground. So back with a quick trip out to the mound. the mound, wiping his brow, and we're in the top of the third. Entertaining ball runs being scored in the early going. Catch, and that's going to do it for the Laredo Lemurs. They go down in order for the first time up. They're up in the ball game, 3-2. Tire, traffic, or highway airlines. From Dallas, you can change. Is sure to have a connection that works best for you. So avoid spending hours at Laredo International Airport. Visit this summer. Allegiant will also increasing to 2 weekly flight world and the Kennedy Space Center.
Hey, ¿tienes algo que yo a tuitear? ¿Qué cambió? No importa lo que esté Chibi. En HEB, carne sasso. Carne.
Miller invented that's how you spell light, which led to people thumbing through their dictionaries, which led to better resumes, beer, and happy hour.
All right, for the third, he'll make his way up to the plate. Lemurs down by 1. It's a 3-2 ball in the last half inning for the Lemurs. That one swung on in his last at bat. Valdez, he'll backhand, he'll get up and throw a rainbow in. He got his footing completely and goes back and onto the shortstop for Laredo. I think he was just throwing it into the stands. He's going to work with the runner at second base now, and nobody out. First out back in the first inning. With a long hold, and now Omar. He started balls in 1 strike. He works from the first base side of the rubber. Yeah, he started playing with and posted a 2-3 record team in the Venezuelan Summer League, and then in the Appalachian League. To step out of the box. Bottom of the third inning. Omar Ben Cuomo moved on to play outside. Array over 15 games. The Bowling Green Hot Rods. And corner, Leverett thought it was in down, and Leverett. So Cuomo has been so far tonight. He has only hit 1 batter. Drew Hyde, 5'11". Ben Cuomo Martinez scampers back, holding guys at second base. He'll actually try to sneak in behind runners. No balls in 1 strike. We see them come in and keep the runner at 0-1 swung, and that's fouled back. But Jimmy Mojica is pretty good at it, and he'll be back with the balls in 2 strikes. So the Lemurs getting a short, and might be hard for Jimmy to get away. So make it a 1-2 count now to Steph, and the Lemurs down by 1. Pretty good sized lead over there for Mark. So the ball goes between the legs there for Stefan Gartrell. Omar there like a statue waiting for the pitch to come, and it can come at any moment. He hasn't called timeout more. 1 out in the inning. So making it a Cuomo. He took some time playing in the Venezuela with those teams. Here's the in 2014. Started playing for Wichita. Trail. He swings and hits one in the air into left center field. Richard way up to the plate. Chad Bunting in his last at bat. Chad Bunting College. Pacifics. They play in the independent leagues going under, especially the Slomo will throw home, and that one swung. It's going to roll all the way out to the wall around the third. He's going to get in there. Stillo scores a run, making it a long way to go to catch up to that one. All right, Ted. Here's Corey Bass and Devontre Richardson playing get to the balls that are, hit in front of you. So Bass into the error by Tony Delmonico early, handed a booty, and at least it looked easy is inside. Of course, ball in 1 strike, not as easy. So runner at third base. He'll drift back this time. He'll score 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error. Laredo Lemurs baseball.
It's you to experience a new standard in medical transportation. Wound care treatments, HBO treatments, and many more from Emergence Paramedics are readily available. Major medical insurances, owned and operated. Call now for your free consultation. 958-911. Capital Care MS, the official.
Sweating through another barn burner. Coors Light may be right for you. Dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching. Coors Light today.
Definitely.
Frost brewed Coors Light.
You could be working towards an exciting new career in business administration. Earning a business degree could open banking and marketing. 00.
Right now, you could be working towards an exciting new career, professional skills, and hands-on such as accounting, human research. Call 800.
www.kaplancollege.com/consumer-info.
Inning Lemurs down 4-2. Fastball from Larkins comes in and missed by the second baseman. He short hopped the first baseman on a he made his last starts of an inning. And the 1-1 pitch is indeed out of play. Larkins this year, so night average in 28 appearances, 2 strikes. There's a swing, that one's chopped foul. 6-7 earned run average, so he's been around here a while. Games for too long in the American. Balls and 2 strikes now to ground ball up the middle, a base hit. So Luke Bailey just drops the Trey Richardson coming up to the plate. So against Laredo back in the opening series against the Lemurs. Pitched really well that he pitched in 5 innings, gave up. So runner at first base, no one. Back to first base, and it's not going to be a double play. Into the outfield. First out in the inning, and Richardson is with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. He pitched in 5 games against Laredo and made 3 starts. Were earned, but the Lemurs had one of the misses outside, so the Lemurs were really over 5 games. So overall, Larkin's 2-4 over 11 games with 5 starts, runs, 20 of them only giving up 2 long balls. So 2-1 now to a blind moving runner at first base for Laredo. Devontae Richardson have a really big lead right now. Rene Leverre cannot dig it out. So they now picking some naps. Bell Nieves reaches on a fielder's choice. Batting from the left side against it's center field. It's going to drop into the gap. So it's more than likely an output that the Lemurs had over the last 7. Here's the pitch. So things have fallen off. The most runs that they pitch on the 0-1. A fastball away. Evens up the count at 1 ball for the Lemurs back in the 1st inning. He checks on the runner at second. With the high leg kick, he'll bring it home. And that one, Lemurs, I mean, they're missing 2+ runs. Lead in the league in hitting when they started that 7-game streak. And the pitch. So the Lemurs as the 300 mark before they start horrible. Of course, not what you want. At home, you've got to play over 500 baseball if you want to be a contender. Lemurs have always done. I'll give you some numbers here. Fans will enjoy that for a moment. 9-60 numbers. We'll take a timeout. Lemurs are down.
University. I want a 4-year degree and the opportunity in the world. TAMU empowers me. Imagine the possibilities.
Chevrolet turns the best day ever. Now that makes it the best. Team Equinox 2015 Chevrolet of Laredo.com. The #1 volume Chevy dealer for 2015 Chevy Cruze. How about 25% off MSRP, $69 a month, or $25 now at the #1 volume Chevy dealer. Come see why the deals are always better.
All right, to the bottom of the Omar Bencuomo back up on the rubber for the Laredo Lemurs. To the top of the order for Logan Vick and low in the lead. And Omar Bencuomo will spin and throw, and that one, the weeds there, just takes that fast. Let's go and get you the scoreboard from around. Up big over Fargo right now. 14 runs in the game for 2 in the ball game. He has scored a run. So a close one there in the 5th inning. Kansas City up gain a game on Wichita. And it's going to roll out. Second knows it. So here comes Bobby Brown. Let's wait and see what goes on here. The umpire pointed to third base. Runner at second base. And yeah, so Kansas City up over Wichita. The 0-1 pitch swung, and Kansas City comes up. And nothing. They're in the bottom of the 5th. And Amarillo ThunderHeads stays down on the ball. And they're beating Lincoln 1-0 in Joplin, Missouri. So runner at third, cut off anything coming home. Into left field. ThunderHeads. His hit for Valentine. Looks like a line. Is going to pull what is there that they are not putting up outside for a ball. You know, a Bell Nieves. But the Lemurs have just hit the skids with the scoring. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, the Lemurs runs up on the board, but right now they're down 5-2. By the way, I have 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That game in the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's the 1st inning tonight. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one is low and inside. And of course, we're a long way from the association playoffs. The throw home. That one swung and a ground ball over to the right side. Bell Nieves is in, and they cannot get an out in the game. Opportunity to hit. Runners at first and second base. That coming up in the 4th inning. Lemurs in the ball game. Hard to win. Low and outside to Drew. Lemurs defense has not helped. Swung on and missed. Looked like a change up there, and way out in front was Drew Hunt. Well, Friday night schedule. A 1-1 count. And the Lemurs quickly get the ball back in, but the bases are going to be loaded. Martinez is on with the base hit, and Mike Meyer with a up to the hill and try to come. So that the to Tony Delmonico at first, the new shortstop. J.B. Leverre fouls one off, the 4th. in the inning, or in the. So the Lemurs are down 5. So a runner at second and an 0-1 count with 1 day, and the home plate umpire said he went around baseline and says, "Hey, ask ThunderHeads, ball will do it." They had an up Jeudy Valdez. Yankees are up over the Tigers 6-2. They're in the top of the 8th. Cuomo getting the sign from Bailey. Throw home on the 0-2 pitch. Swung, turn it and get out of trouble. But 3 hits. There was 2 errors and 3 left.
Use some ice cold refreshments. Maximum refreshment. Great times. Ask your bartender for Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
It's on a radio in a back grill smells like heaven. Friends to enjoy them with. Here's hoping we're right.
15 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, was
hungry. Popeyes always dinner. It includes 4 smoky garlic chicken tenderloins, just $4.99.
He'll be followed up by Jeudy Valdez and then Juan Silverio. He's made 2 so far tonight. So here's Matt Larkin. Started 12-3 over Philadelphia. 10 now 2-1. They're in the bottom of the 8th inning, playing in Atlanta. Cubbies and the White Sox. Here's the 2-2 pitch. So Delmonico hit it well, but the right fielder makes an easy. Just getting started out there in Oakland. And later on, the Astros and Mariners will get playing. Washington up 4-1 and right in the same place. Another fastball in the outside corner to Valdez. Nothing. Protecting up there at the plate on that one. Swing away. The first baseline foul. Comes the 29th man with 3,000 hits. So he does it with a home run. 29th member of the 3,000. Out to the shortstop. Smart played Jeudy Valdez out. Wow, well, Valdez got cut off big time with his dirt. It took a little bit of a John out there. Taylor Smart does. A fastball at the left. So A-Rod not only did, and that one's going to short hop the left. So the Lemurs are going to try to get a 2-out A-Rod. And, you know, he's had an impressive year, Alex Rodriguez. But with everything that he's gone through over the last couple of seasons, now he's got to be approaching 40, right? A-Rod's age for you real quick here. No balls and 1 strike to Wiley. He's batting two runs for the Yankees. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1994 at the age of 8. The 1-2 pitch, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All game. With the high leg kick, he throws home. He makes the catch about 3 feet in front of the warning track. On the Laredo Lemurs, they had no runs on 2.
South Shore Medicaid members, enjoy checkups, restrictions and limitations.
Game Show, Laredo Lemurs, Armadillo Home, Chavarias Plumbing, Core Business Solutions, Gold's Gym, Center, Kaplan College, Laredo Sports Medicine, Southern Distributing, Farm Bureau, Texas Inflatables, Texas Uni-Trade Forwarding, Laredo Lemurs Free Game Show.
We are actually in the 5th. Camera, what is wrong with the camera? Oh, swings and misses. That's probably why you're getting a fuzzy picture if you're watching the ball game. Balls and 2 strikes. Gonna go back to being nice. That I can do. I do not own the Amarillo ThunderHeads. Foul. Lemur. And the next pitch swung on and missed, and that is going to be in the 5th inning. His career home runs, of course, you know, he, as of today, runs. Kind of skipping swings. Grounds it down the 3rd base line. Silverio with a backhand. He'll throw out of the inning. So 2 to center field. Going to be in Amarillo through Sunday. Fastball misses. And a 2 o'clock start on Silly refurbished. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. A breaking ball. So interested to see swung and a ground ball up the middle. And alive with 2 down. So runner at first, and so we'll keep an eye on him. 2 down. Ball that hits the inside corner for batter Taylor Smart. The shortstop goes from first base. They corral it and bring it in. He actually just kind of walked in that, keeping an eye on guys at first. You know, we saw him early in the game, special pitch. Swung and a pop. Gonna be a base hit and an RBI for Taylor Smart. Coming for the Thunderheads. The Lemurs going on a scavenger. It's been a rough couple of moments, but Lemurs have 7 hits so far in the ball game. So here's Logan Vitt. And the delivery. So 2 balls and no strike. Bencuomo throws in. He's the scoreboard here on the American Association. It is. Pitch count. The delivery. Swung on a line drive into right. Hit glove. Bobble out there. He actually didn't bobble it. It bounced so high off the grips is tall enough to make sure he correct. So here comes Mike Meyer. And a lot of hard. Bencuomo just trying to work his way through the inning somehow. He got the first 2 runners come in to score. Valentin coming up to the plate. And that's a fastball that misses someplace, and he kind of walked off the back of the. But Bencuomo did a good job. He walked off the back of the mound and back. That'll get up and bring your. First goes a curveball. Bottom. He delivers, and that one swung on. Popped up shallow center. 3 hits. There are no errors and 2 left. We're going to the top of the.
Provide solutions in 4 quality trained personnel. Trade.
Texas Inflatable Rentals has Laredo's largest fun for kids of all ages. Snow cone machines, popcorn machines, and cotton candy machines that check Texas Inflatable Rentals at coupon code LEMURS for a 10% discount. That's Texas.
The Laredo Lemurs are a winning tale and genuine commitment to help family and committed to you.
Come out and enjoy cold Miller Lite 9567 Lemurs. I'll see you at the ballpark.
This is a full-service company with on. Visit chavarriasplumbing.com and go Lemurs.
Bailey coming up to the plate for the Lemurs second and reached on a single back in the 4th inning. This one's fair. It might get out of here. What it was and for Luke Bailey. Well, I lost sight of the ball. It was hit very well. Out and went back, got out of the ballpark, but outfield got the lights on and still some third base hit there for Luke Bailey. Get the number 9 guy in the batting order. So we go back up to the top of the 6th inning. Fouled away. So Larkins out of the stretch. Gets up for Amarillo. Has been 7 2/3, so he's away. So we'll take a look at the Alliance Sports Bureau. The 1-2 breaking balls here. Of course, I can zoom out just a little bit for you and show you. The pitch misses low and away. This ballpark built in the. I'll tell you a little bit about the ballpark before I get to the pitch. Stadium when I used to come here is low and away, and that'll be ball plate. Bullpen action for Amarillo right now. So it broke ground back in National Bank's purchase of the naming rights when the Dillas made their first. So runners at first and second, and Dilla squad, or at the time, they had the Amarillo goals in here, and now a quick meeting on the mound. Rene Leverett going to come. So yeah, they were here for a professional baseball team in the Texas League. So a little bit about the ballpark here. 1 ball and no pitch. A strike on the outside corner. Jump. And a fly ball hit the center. Heading over to the third base is Bailey. Left to Valentin. And he wasn't able to make the throw going in the 3rd. Fly ball runner at third base for the Lemurs. High and deep into right field. On track, it's a fair ball. A run scored. They're double, and Taylor is 4 for 4, and now a double. Pitcher tonight, Matt Larkins. We're Amarillo. We'll take a timeout and come.
Of Lemurs Baseball, core business of high-tech solutions for businesses and organizations. Make core
Uni-Trade Stadium for Friday night, all in one night. To see you at the ballpark.
To serve you. Our north location is located at 9652 Midwood Highway 359, Orthopedic Surgery. Learn more information.
For all of your vehicle, Mike's Paint Place has computerized. Stop by and see Mike's Paint Place.
Travel this summer if the year International Airport to Orlando National Airport. Visit Allegiant.com for details and specials. All right, Kyle Bellows on. Matt Larkins' night is done. Lemurs did hit him a little bit. He got down, and the Lemurs down 3. Bellows throws, and that's a fastball on the. So 6-3. Man says he's 6'2" here, but he looks taller than that. Here's the 0-1. On 1 strike. He comes into tonight's ball game with an 0-3 and a 5.06 ERA in last night's game against the Lemurs. And to Bellows. All 3 batters out for the Lemurs. The delivery swung on and put that ball down. going off his speed up the first baseline for the Lemurs, and they pick up another hit here. He's at the corners for the Lemurs. And a sixth game, the pitch. So no ball first, and has since flown out to right field a couple of times. He fouls this pitch off. 2. Delmonico's got to protect now. And Taylor's going to slide in safely, and the Lemurs have another run. Phipps with a stolen base on a 1-2 count. Jayudi Valdez is on deck, but the Lemurs would love to see down 2, so slowly trying 3. A slider away, and that's going to do it for the Lemurs. We head to the bottom of the 6th.
Printing and signage needs. We can be found at 1615 Jacoby 2110. Behind of Laredo, where your print
Dream of home ownership, then Armadillo. Integrity, responsibility, investment in your life. Think of the Go Lemurs.
Tokyo Garden of Lawn. Stop by Tokyo Garden. You just get off work, then come on by and check.
Free. Compliments from your coworkers. Free. And the extras. And you'll be strong.
Laredo, Sam Martin going to. So Drew Hyde to lead things off. He'll be followed up by. Phipps is going back on the ball, and it'll be Drew Hyde. So he's 1.7 ERA over 5 third innings. Has struck out 7. So Martinez into the back, and the first pitch he sees, he tried to going into second, was going back. Looked like he had the baseball, and 2, but another error is put. Laredo cannot get away from the. You know, some errors you could live with. The ones doing from time to time. It's short hop field, and it just pops in and out of your mitt. So here comes manager Pete Avila Hyatt warming up in the bullpen right now. With the ball hit by Juan Martinez, talking things over. He's going to try to break the bullpen. So it looks like Hyatt's going to come in, and we'll take it. Runners at second and third. Bill is a proud sponsor of your Laredo Barbecue Burger. Be the first to try their groundbreaking Cabrito hamburger. 5209 Springfield Sweet's Outlaw Grill.
Todos sabemos que por Texas A&M International ha recibido a mí y a 7,000 estudiantes de todo el mundo. Imagina las
Visita tamiu.com. Health plan loads the base we bring to our Medicaid members, clubs, and dental care for pregnant women over 21. Get those peanuts and Cracker Jacks to receive gift cards for completing Don't Miss a Play.
Technologies opened for business in 1998. They have worked to establish solid and to perform work of only the highest mission of care and professional pride. Skills and expertise for any technical need. That's 725.
Earned run average for BJ. He's going to be pitching in his 12th game. Not this one. The Lemurs are down 6. Over at third base is Drew Hyde. At second over to third. Rene Leverre stepping, not giving up a run since Sam Martin, if indeed they do score. Martinez batter at second base reached on an error. A fly out to right. It was a 5-4-3. And here's the pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitched in back-to-back days against them. A 1-1 box for the Amarillo Thunderheads. It's a. Here's a long set and the 1-1 on the left field wall. It's maybe a. So high. And the pitch. So Rene Leverre, 2009. He was drafted at the University of South with the Astros. And the kick and the throw home. The center fielder will off. So another run up on the board for Ray. Board with 2 runs in the 6th. So that makes it a 7-4 ball. 1 down. Gartrell went 0 for 4 yesterday. A big. And 6'4", 220. Hyatt will throw a fastball, a slap. So 1 ball and 1 strike. So Bailey's going to have to go out there and talk things over with Hyatt. Maybe they'll switch up the sign batter in the batter's box. Confused unless he could pick it, or pitcher for that matter. Talk about it, and now they have the right pitch. Throw home, and that one is low. Umpire, and the home plate umpire will put that baseball right back in his back pocket. Lemurs down. And the 2-1 delivery. Slightly. Hit well up in Fargo and is off to a rough start here with Amarillo and to the plate, so definitely not a pitch you want. Second base and 1 out. 1 run already in to score here for the Thunderheads in the den in a short advance. I don't think we're going to hit that here tonight. Chad Bunting 1 for 3. 0-1. Get some fans complaining out here. And to bring it home, and that's a slider that misses in. So that run belongs to Martin out at second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on, and that's fouled 2 strikes. So just a heads up if you Laredo. We're in Amarillo. 6 o'clock start from Amarillo. On to right center. Phipps is on the run. He'll get into the gap. Everybody will hold tight at them up to the plate. So Bass so far on the day. He had an error back in the first. Go Florida did Corey Bass. And Corey Bass after high school went to the 20th round back in 2013 that year. At the age of 22. He'll throw home. Very young man at the time. Played for Clearwater in the Florida Amarillo. 1 ball and 1 strike to try to run this one down. It's by, and the throw is going to be in time to get it into home. Gartrell is gunned down. Another run up on the board for Amarillo. Head to the 7th. Increasing to 2 weekly flights to Orlando. Enjoy the Disney theme parks. Laredo International Airport. Visit.
¿Salió el primer diente a tu hijo? Que tu abuelita aprendió. Pues un carnezazo de H y de buena calidad.
Changed everything. This led to a better way to look up words, which led to the invention of spell check. Miller Lite. We invented light. 2 carbs, 1 protein, 0 fat. Great.
Located at 1510 Calle del Norte, Suite number 11. Invites you to areas. Capital Care EMS. Doctor's appointments. Radiation treatment. Raise and lab work. Our state accepts most major medical insurances, including Medicare. Is locally owned and operated. 911. That's 95 standard in medical transportation.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar? Sure. For you. Could result in meeting nobody's watching awesome refreshment. When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed cool.
As bunt shown there by Valdez. Amarillo. Bellows is done for the night. And the delivery swung on and fouled away. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of games to watch him play and see how he does. No balls and 2 strikes. Silverio on deck. Byron Wiley plate here in the top of the ball. Shallow right field going out the second baseman Valentine coming in the. So for the new pitcher, Rick, a 6.30 ERA. He's given up 1 long ball, a home run, and has walked 5 in his. And the pitch. So no ball. And the 0-1 pitch. Changeup missed. He was in the Frontier League for the Gateway Grizzlies and the missed. He also played it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on. Mart is there. He'll lean back now a little. First 2 batters at the plate for the lead. Yeah, so Barrett was in the Frontier League, and his overall record is 7. So 17 wins and 16 losses. He's made more. That's called a strike on the inside part of the plate. A 1-1 struck out, and then misses away. 8-4. Bang off one of the walls up here and go screaming back down into the front part there in the first, I would say, 10 rows. Seen a lot of balls bounce off. Barrett out at the stretch with nobody on. He can't recover, and Wiley's going to be in at first base. So 2 balls. Luke Bailey, he's had a nice night this at bat as he comes up to the plate for Laredo. Trying to get first pitch to Bailey. He swings right, it on a tee for Bailey. Belt pretty much down the middle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung. ThunderHeads in their half of the 7th inning. They got Taylor Smart coming up. Did reach on an error back in the second. Wiley not going anywhere. The pitch. So very wild pitch there. Catcher and a runner in scoring position to end innings. And they've left the bases loaded twice tonight. So that's always tough. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung. We'll do it again on a 2-2 count. On into the home plate umpire from the ball boy. The ball boy will head back. A 2-2 count. Back out of play again. Lemurs down 8-4. Trying to get a hold of one. Maybe he'll do some. The pitch is swung on and no runs, no hits, 1 error. So you're listening to Laredo Lemurs baseball.
We all know we can accomplish the opportunities that it brings. TAMU empowers me to greatness by TAMU.
Register. 3, 2, 1. The best day ever into the best 600 vehicles available. Make 25% off. And the Come see while the Tessima rides during our spring cleaning closeout sale with massive price cut MSRP. Wow, that's or 25% off MS1 volume Chevy dealer. Come see while the deals are always better at Family Chevy.
You sweat? Uh-huh. Good for you. Could result in epic refreshment. Quadruple epic refreshment.
Definitely.
Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great
For the Lemurs is Luis Poyore. And the Amarillo ThunderHeads are in the lead as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Put up another run in the field for the Laredo Lemurs, and that actually might be an all-time high on that between innings, as this one, 6 errors is quite a bit. I have my game notes with me, so I can actually. So Luis Poyore on one pitch, swung on and missed. He's been stellar out of the bullpen for Laredo. And slider and a changeup outings with a. Now it is low and in. Poyorena back on June 3rd against Lincoln. The 3-2 pitch called Campbell, and Bobby Brown racing down the third baseline to try to make sure he doesn't get thrown out. One down, and Poyorena, Logan Vick coming up to the plate. So Luis Poyorena was drafted by the Texas Rangers back in the 23rd round. Poyorena sets quickly and throws home. He spent 2 seasons in the Rangers games of relief. Inside. He made 22 starts for Mrs. Monks. The 1-1. That one stays up. Bama at the Military Institute. The bag, and that'll be the second out. Batter. 2010 at the Military of the Year. He was stellar that season before going. He also started in the outfield for that club in his junior college time. Down. Lemurs down. Wind blowing out to left. It was United High School. As the next pitch is fouled away. In his senior season, he posted opposing hitters to a 199. Poyorena trying to get starting at the plate with a 442 batting average, 9 doubles and 8. Childhood leukemia. And they ended up coming back to life. And he said he actually had YouTube with Luis Poyorena, and you could watch the story. Here he works through the Thunderheads that have gone down 1, 2, 3.
Listening to this. It's on a radio in a back grill, smells like heaven, along with a few stuck in traffic.
Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hungry? Popeye's always dinner. It includes 4 smoky garlic chicken tenderloins, side, and a buttermilk biscuit.
The honey mustard water chicken club, topped with lettuce, tomatoes.
Come together just perfect. I mean,
Texture.
honey mustard and chicken is good.
Only at Whataburger.
Value-added services we pitch to our Medicaid members. Enjoy a free membership at DriscollHealthPlan.com.
Richard Barrett is all done. For Amarillo as we go to the top of the Devontae Richardson home, and that one is right underneath the. And the 0-1 pitch. Appears to be his first professional season as the pitch is thrown, and it's far this year with the Amarillo. He has pitched the delivery, and that one wants to show the umpire where it hit him. Sevilla is going to come out of the dugout and too happy about the situation where he has to Sevilla. Jojo VRL, the trainer for the Lemurs, is going to take a look at this one and to make sure he's okay, and they'll head back. Call immediately. Richardson probably went out on that conversation. Well, he's got to swing the bat. So here, yeah. So with the Warham Gateman team, as the pitch is swung, Richardson, though he was hit by a pitch, or according to his Abel Nieves. So Nieves and Richardson fast around second, cut off. It's going to roll for a while. Just when they. So Lance Brown out of the dugout now for the Amarillo. A couple of seasons ago, I believe it was back in the 2013. Quick words for Texas Christian University. And he'll head back into the dugout. The Lemurs down 3 now, and a runner at second base. Hills in a double. He's got 2 RBIs and a run scored. Second and nobody out. The 1-0. That one is out. Lemurs pitchers when Lance Brown was. And base runner for the. So and the throw home, and that is. If Chapman just didn't want to throw it to the bullpen, so we'll take a timeout.
Continues to provide solutions in foreign trade through a highly voted to the highest level of custom. It's Uni-Trade.
Serve the greater Laredo area and selection of inflatables for everything that will help take your party to the next level. We also have moonwalks and 3909 or a 10% discount.
Bank and the Laredo Lemurs are attention to detail and genuine to you.
Hey Lemurs fans, every Thursday night at Uni-Trade Stadium is a Thursday night beer for $1. You can, I'll see you at the
Chavarrias is a full-service growing strong. Visit chavarriasplumbing.com and go.
The solution services the wide range of high-tech solution today.
We saw him pitch last night against Laredo. He pitched 2, didn't strike anybody out. So Taylor for the Lemurs. Lemurs are down 8 and he throws a breaking ball to start things. No losses, no ERA. This is only his 3rd appearance. So 2 balls for the Lemurs. McCune throws again. McCune is 6'3", 180 SEC back in 2011. Part-time starter for the Tigers throughout his 4-year career there. Hit well into left field, going back. A home run for Dennis Phipps. Albel Cuellar. And the Lemurs have just knotted this one up in 8. And that's the hit the Lemurs have been looking for. High five. So now we have a ball game. It's the blast. So big. Good fastball. Tie here in the 8th. The pitch. High and away. And now a 3-run homer, but 2 strikes. Still nobody out. So given up this season. Of course, only in 3 appearances. So not a whole lot to go on, but still. That one is very low. Inning. Flew out twice to right. And struck out looking in his last at swung on and missed. There's strike first out for the Lemurs. And here comes the new shortstop. All game, he has made 2 errors. So it's been a rough outing. And it ends up hitting the light pole. Ball. Here's the scoreboard for you from around the American Association. Winnipeg. And the 0-2 delivery swung on, and that's fouled away. Blast. 3. Sioux City beat Sioux Falls 6-1. That game's already in the books. Valdez. And he was 0 for 4 going into that at bat. And first for the Lemurs, they have 4 thumping taken by Gary tonight, a 15-2. So let's see where Joplin 3 straight rainouts. Is Bobby Brown coming out of the dugout to McCune, and has an idea on how he wants to handle Silverio here. An 8-8 tie here in. So the fastball up. Actually, Joplin. Valdez runs, bunt shown, throw down to second base as he steals his first base for the bank. So he's looking run right there for Laredo. If was the baseball behind his back and fouled off. Masters go. They're 14-8 on the season. So 22. So of course Joplin didn't. 1 ball and 2. Corralled by the catcher Corey Bass. For a little while there, down. Cut play. So that creates 2 out. It's going to bring up Byron Wiley. It's been a while out there to talk to the third base umpire. Des was in there safely. So 8. Miss. He'll make sure that he sees it that way. Strike. Wiley on the year with 1-1 delivery. Swung on a ground ball right to the first baseman, Leverett. Unhappy with the outcome there, but the Lemurs pick up 4 runs in the end. Homer, you're listening to Laredo.
Of your Laredo Lemurs, 652 McPherson Road, 359. Laredo Surgery, Laredo Sports Medicine.
For all of your vehicle collision repairs, has computerized color match. See Mike's Paint Place today at
summer. If the year-round flights support to Orlando for as low as comfort from your Laredo International.
Pro Laredo, or you can reach us by phone at 956-722110 if you need us around the corner.
Home ownership than Armadillo. And there are reasons for this. And of course, quality. The Laredo family. Think Armadillo Homes. Armadillohomes.
Then the Lemurs tie it up there. So high, and he'll throw here, and it missed for B.J. Hyatt. So put all wrong. Off the 6th for Martin. The strike to the batter. Throws over to first base. It'll pull Delmonico off of the bag. Find the first baseman in that situation. So manager Big League Baseball. I know we just took a break. You know how things have worked out throughout the big leagues here tonight. Bringing in Ryan Beckman. Just from the rest of the Lemurs infielders, and along with the catcher heading back into the dugout. That is not Beckman. So I knew it was a quick glance. Oakland and the Los Angeles Angels Diamondbacks 4, Padres. Giants slipping by the Dodgers 4-3 in the bottom of the third inning. And the Yankees, it's a final, and you haven't heard. So 3,000 hits for Alex Rodriguez among the ready to go again here. Juan Martin time at all to get warmed up. It took one hop and jumped right over the shoulder of Juan Silva. Probably the loudest hit of the night. Second, we'll finish up the scoreboard for you. Washington beat the Philadelphia Phillies today. Reds beat up on the Miami Marlins 5-0. Into the batter's box with nobody out. 1-1. That's a fine. The late kick over to first base, and it is. And the Lemurs turn around and a runner at third, and Houston over Kansas City 7-3. Twin. There you go. Got it all. Pitches. Go ahead, run for the Thunderheads. Is that 1 ball and no strikes with 2 down? Chero delivers. That one is 1. Shakes it out a little bit and goes right back into the middle of the rubber pool. Was hit by a pinch one. Just by Stephen Gartrell. Stephen at the plate. Back is Phipps. He's at the wall and gives the Amarillo Thunderheads the lead. It's now just like that. A guy crazy. A fastball on the outside. Gartrell decided to elevate it to an 8-ball game, and bunting into the batter's box. He looks at a pitch. So they've done such a good job trying to come back. The 2-1. And that's it for the Thunderheads. But they strike big. Stefan Gartrell to the top of the 9th inning.
Plumbing problem. Chavarria's 30 years of service to the community. And go Lemurs!
Of Texas, as well as areas of northern Mexico. They offer a wide range. Your solution today.
Start as low as $5 and you pick 7 Lemurs. Go online at
of your Laredo Lemurs. Now with 2 convenient locations to better help. Our south location is and offers an array of services is changing orthopedic care one option.
Mike's Paint Place. Mike's frame and suspension repairs.
Summer, if the year-round flights to Las Vegas aren't fit for you, take advantage of $19 round trip. You and your visit Allegiant.com.
And signage needs. We can be found at 1615 Jackman 2110. Again, big or small, come to Pro Med.
All right, Randy Hamrick on to pitch for up 10-8 in the game as Gartrell has given 2 more runs back up to the Amarillo mound. It's not been an easy day for the Lemurs side corner. Nasty batter. Out of the stretch he goes, and the pitch by him and go all the way out to the wall. So the Lemurs are in business here, and Devontae Richard and came around to score, and that single and a bell's on and hit a 3-run home run to throwing bunt is Richardson. He actually 10-8 Amarillo. Want to make sure you have that locked into your brain. You always go to the schedule on the 0-1 pitch. Then that'll be the first out in the game here in the 9th inning. 2 hits tonight. Well, that drove in that run by Randy Hamrick. And here comes Hamrick on the season with 3 saves. Phipps with a big home run over the left side. That must have felt good for Dennis to help strike from Hamrick. Hamrick's been around the Diamondbacks. There's no longer a Yakima Bears. Same league, though. They're playing in the North. Pitch. And then Vizel, he's probably been 10-plus years now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kevin. So a hot Lemur waits on deck. Cheer going for their team. Bell Nieves has just been tossed a crossword or 2 for the home plate umpire, and now he throws his helmet. Do some work here. Okay, as far as that goes. If my memory is correct, he just joined the team. There's Kevin Taylor with 2 down and a runner at second. St. John's University. So 2 down and a runner at second. Kevin Taylor's belt. He looks at this one and it surprise you with his home runs. He's just RBIs. 1 ball and no strikes. A fastball inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Dennis Phipps can come up to the plate and maybe do some 4 hits tonight. Lemurs down to their. Maybe he wants to see what he can do against them. We'll see that matchup. Well, this is a good one here, folks. Turn up. I hope the internet is working good right now. It's over, actually. Well, he's going to go talk to Hamrick, or at least close enough to the rubber. Tough inning in the 8th when we're in the top of the 9th. The late kick back to the screen. Vips. Look like he's got a nasty little batter's box. We'll play a little cat and mouse. Long on and missed. Vips down to their final strike. The fans here in Amarillo starting to stand up. Swung on, and that's a fade. To do with that pitch was just foul it. Balls and 2 strikes. We'll do another one. The 0-2 again. With all the so over at second is Luke Bailey. At first is here's the one out. So is Valentino. It'll be Valentino. The Amarillo ThunderHeads show. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs
Baseball, brought to you by Ashley's Furniture of Laredo, Capital Care EM Health Plan, Falcon Communications, Laredo Pony League, Laredo Sports Medicines, Southern Distributors, Farm Bureau, Texas Inflatables, Texas Uni-Trade 40.
Que tu abuelita aprendió pues un carnezazo de H y de buena calidad.
LITE, that's how you spell light, which led to people thumbing through their dictionaries, which led to their rations and happy hour. Miller Lite, we invented light. Carbs, 1 protein, 0 fat. Great beef.
Capital Care EMS, a new standard in medical transports to wound care treatments, therapy treatments, and many more. Available 24 hours a day when you need them most. Capital Care EMS accepts most major medicines. Is locally owned and operated. Call now for your free consultation. 712-891 Capital Care EMS.
Burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice cold refreshment? Fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic of a kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. When cold refreshment calls. Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, with great beer.
An exciting new career in business and hands-on training. Earning a business resources, banking, 0800.
Right now, you could be working towards an exciting to gain professional skills in fields such as accounting at 617-0800.
Kaplan College does not. College.com/consumer.
Laredo Lemurs post-game show. Willow Homes, Ascending Technologies, Ashley's Spring, Core Business Solutions, Chevrolet, Go Gadget Repair Center, Pony League, Laredo Pro Mega Signs, TAMU Housing and Texas Outlaw Grill, 40, Whataburger.
Looking around for the post-game show here at Thunderhead Stadium as the Lemurs lose 15 hits for Amarillo. They made 15 hits. The Lemurs had 6 errors, which is the new franchise record in 35 minutes. And for a wild ball game, it was 8th inning with a leadoff base hit by Devontae Richardson in the 8th inning. Then a bell of Amarillo. And then with Nieves at second, Kevin Taylor would run over the left center field wall. We were thinking that, hey, this might be the game that they break out and finally end the next inning for the Amarillo to the plate and see Drew Hyde get a sing. Rene Leverett would with Montero on it away from Fargo in a walk. So he'd been up 8 total times, but he was 0 for 6 officially. Amarillo Thunderheads, a 10. He'd give up a double and he'd walk up. Had runners at first and second base. The Lemurs lose by a final score of 10-8, and you just have to look for the hot potato that after this ball game. And Amarillo moves to 13-13 on the year for you. Oh, by the way, the winning pitcher tonight was McHugh, and he was one of the ball game, and he actually picks up the run to Stephen Gartrell in association, and then we'll give you the standing. They're big over Fargo today. 6 continues their roll. The game's all in action. Well, actually, after a 3-day layoff, we're going to have a new division leader in the American Association South Division. It's going to be the Lemurs lose here tonight by a final ball team. They're 15-8 on the year, which is 14 on the season. On the year, the Lemurs will bounce back tomorrow one more time, and Greg Hawley's going to go to the mound tomorrow's ball game. So it should be another exciting one. Remember, a 6 o'clock start here as long as everything plays out as normal. See you tomorrow night as the
Lemurs baseball brought to you by Ashley's Furniture of Laredo, Capital Care Eastco Health Plan, Guerra Communications, College, Laredo Internet, Mike's Paint, Southern Sanitation, Texas Farm Bureau, Total Termite Pest, Laredo Lemurs Action.
Provide solutions in foreign